I'm Jonny May from Piano with Jonny, and today I'm going to teach you my endless epic minor chords progression. I like to call this the Darth Vader progression because it's used in the Imperial March in Star Wars. Now this progression is also used in many different scary movies, so it's a really useful progression for you to learn. Now in this lesson, I'm going to teach you not only how to play the progression, but I'm going to teach you how to repeat it all the way down the piano. And what's really cool is that eventually you'll end where you started from, and therefore you have this endless quality where you can keep repeating the progression over and over. So it's really fun to play for your friends. Now in this lesson, I'm going to teach you two patterns. These are two of my favorite ways of playing it, and they're really easy to play. So the first is this flowing pattern, okay? And this is what this one will sound like. So very simple. The right hand is just arpeggiating the chords. Left hand is playing these big root fifths on the bottom. And then the second pattern I'm going to teach you is more of a grooving, driving pattern. This one has a lot of groove in the left hand. So check out, this is pattern number 2. Really dark and kind of lower on the piano. Now in this lesson, I really take my time. I show you every single note. I show you the fingers that I'm using. I teach you every single chord, and we really take our time. So this lesson is for beginner piano players. If you're also a early intermediate piano player, you'll probably really enjoy this lesson. But if you've never played the piano ever in your life, you're going to learn a lot from this lesson because I'm going to be teaching you these chords, and it's actually pretty simple. It's just two minor chords, and they repeat down the piano. Now in this preview course, I'm going to teach you a portion of the lesson, but you can find the full-length lesson on my website, pianowithjonny.com. So let's go ahead and hop in. I'm going to break it down and show you all the notes. Okay, here it is. All right, very cool. So that's a lot of fun to play, and doing it at about a medium tempo. You can do it faster than that, you know. Okay, but just kind of wanted to show you what we're going to be learning here. So basically, we're taking exactly what I just showed you, root fifth root, and this chord position, and we're breaking up the chord. Okay, this is a very common technique for all forms of music, is especially for an accompaniment when you're backing someone else up, is you'll just break the chord up. It's called like a broken chord. And in this case, we're just doing a repeated pattern. We call this an ostinato in music, a short repeated pattern. We're basically doing, you know, E, C, A, E, C, A, E, C, A, E, C, A. And that's going to be one measure, all right? So each chord will be two measures. So we've got 1, 2. And one way to count this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's one measure, because we can count this in 12/8, which is 12 beats per measure. And then again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's it. Okay? Many ways of counting it. Or we can go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. But that's basically the duration, that's the length of this chord. Okay? On the left hand, we're hitting the root fifth and root, and then we're going top, top, top. So it's going to go like this. 1, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. You see that? I'll do it again. 1, 2, 3. That's together. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's your basic pattern. And so we're going to use this pattern over all of the chords. Check out the next one. This is our F minor. Same exact notes I just showed you for F minor. And we're going to apply this pattern. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. You see how that works? It's a very simple pattern. And so when you approach music in a patternistic way, if you look at music as patterns, you can basically take a large piece of music and you can simplify it, okay? And if you know these chords and you know these positions, you just apply the pattern and it's very simple. And that way you're not having to sort of memorize, every single note. You just say, well, it's a pattern, and I just play the pattern over this chord. So that's the basis of this. So I'm going to still go ahead and show you all the notes here, but you should be able to put this together because you should know your chords, right? And then you just apply the pattern, okay? All right, let's go ahead and put the hands together. And I'm going to play it for you kind of slowly here and show you all the positions. But you should be able to put this together since you now know the pattern, okay? So here we go, starting on A minor. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. And now we go to F minor. Here's our position, and here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, what's the next one? D minor. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, next chord, B flat minor. And you can use pinky, middle, and index for the fingering, or you can put the thumb up here. I kind of like this better because I don't have to move my thumb way up there, okay? So here's B flat minor. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, next is G minor. That's going to be here. And let's do it. 1, 2, 3, 4. And now to E flat minor. That's here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now to C minor. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. To G sharp minor. Let's do it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go to F minor. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. To C sharp minor. Here it is. 1, 2, 3, 4. B flat minor. Let's do it. 1, 2, 3, 4. To F sharp minor. 1, 2, 3, 4. Doing a great job. We got 6 more chords. E flat minor. Let's do it. 1, 2, 3, 4. To B minor. That's going to be here. Let's play it. 1, 2, 3, 4, G sharp minor, that's going to be here. 1, 2, 3, 4. And our big, huge E minor way down here. Let's do it. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 more chords. We got C sharp minor here. Let's go ahead and do it. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then A minor. That's going to be here. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, very cool. So the idea here is to string these together, tie them together, and make it smooth. All right. So when I was just showing you, I was showing you the chord before I played it, but you're not going to do that. You're going to move straight into the next chord. Here I go right into that. Check out the D minor. You see how you go right into the chords? So you don't want any separation. It needs to really flow smoothly. Also, play with some dynamics. You can really hit chords really hard and then back off them. It's kind of cool if you do something like, Here I kind of initially hit it hard, and I back away. And I kind of do these little crescendos. Crescendo is where you get louder going into the next chord. So really try to play this with dynamics. And then once you memorize it and you're kind of comfortable with it, try speeding it up. It'll sound so cool. I'll just play an example of this sped up, and it just sounds magical. Well, magically haunting, if you will. Here it is. You may have noticed also I kind of did occasionally on the chords, I'd go like kind of going fifth and then into the chord. It's another technique that you can implement. It's a little more challenging, but right before you hit the chord, you go fifth and then into the chord. It's kind of like... You see that? So on that last A, 2, 3, 4, right there, and then there's our F minor. See that? So you can do that on any of the chords. Basically, it's the fifth of the chord right before the downbeat. The downbeat is when you strike the chord. Okay? So just keep that in mind. A cool little effect that you can do. Hey, I hope you enjoyed this preview course. Once again, you can find the full-length lesson on pianowithjonny.com, as well as lots of other lessons for beginner, intermediate, and advanced piano players. And we also have lots of really fun piano arrangements for you to check out as well. It was a lot of fun for me, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care.